What up, folks? It's your boy. All right. So I have been pondering and considering, based on a previous video I did regarding both, the Mandela Effect and also flat Earth. And my questions were like, what is most important? And quite honestly, I had basically come to the realization that, the flat Earth is more important because it's a grandiose lie. It is being taught to every kid that goes through the the education system. It is, it's created by man as a false lie. I think it's also formulated by the what do you call it? The controllers, which unfortunately is the father of lies. So, with that said, I feel like, yeah, that is the most important deception out there. At least I did, until I just came up with this understanding, overstanding. And that is this. So over the last couple months, I've been struggling with the fact that I'm attempting to identify who the father of lies is, what he looks like. Okay? The reason I want to know what he looks like is because I just, number one, okay, for instance, I'm gonna give you my example. The other day I had my wallet stolen from this car. And when I came outside, I walked out to my car, saw the trunk up, and realized like, damn. Came to the car, everything was thrown around, glove box emptied, center console emptied, and wallet stolen, and amongst a ton of other stuff. It was sickening, right? And I wanted video evidence. I was like, damn, I wish we had a camera present so I could capture who that person was and see him on video. Why? I think there's an innate desire for us to know who the culprit is. Obviously, for me, it's because if I see him, I'm probably going to get at him, number one. Number two, I want to catalog in my mind, like I want a stereotype. I don't know if that's innate in me or if it's something that I was taught, but that's just kind of like what it is. I want to stereotype. Fuck it, I'll say it. And it's why? Because I've been stereotyped for so damn long that it's probably shit what I want to do too. God damn it, I want my revenge on stereotyping. so that's not the truth, but fuck it, I'm gonna minimize it to that. I think it's innate in me. I think it's something that not is innate. I'm sorry. It's something that is innate to the flesh, but not the spirit. Spirit don't care. Flesh does. Who's it? Who is it? Who did that shit? Who stole it? Who stole it from me? Right? Kind of like when your boy. Anyways, fuck it. I don't want to promote someone else's channel. Excuse me. So that said, I have this thing about identifying who, is the number one, the father of lies, what he looks like, and what his people look like. And history has shown me, and I'm not trying to be a racist. I'm just telling you the goddamn truth. History has shown me that the white man, not all of them, but the white man has been the ones responsible for lying and doing all this damn lying. And all this deception and war and slavery and all this stuff and lying about the shape of the earth. Fuck it. That's just what it is. I'm not saying that all of them are part of this shit. What I'm saying is I identify, just like I'm not saying the thief, whatever he might look like, he might be a black man who came into my car and stole my shit. But I'm not saying all black men are breaking into cars and stealing shit. I've never stolen anything in my life. The last time I stole something was when I was 9 years old. I stole some Terry Bradshaw socks that were out of Montgomery Wards or JJ Newberry or something like that. Okay, old school. But and I got caught stealing some Pittsburgh Steelers Terry Bradshaw socks. Anyways, beside the point. You guys see I'm rambling. I'm not saying that everybody that is white is the father, part of the father of lies and deception. I'm just talking about when I looked at and cataloged where all this deception is coming from, where all the lies is coming from. It's coming from a white man. Fuck it. That's what it is. You gonna get mad at me? I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna point out who the lies are coming from. And that's what I feel like. This is downtown LA anyways, by the way. I know some people like to jump in the channel so they can see, LA. And today is the 12th of November or 13th of November. It's going to be a beautiful 80-degree day, and it is what it is. So that said, Staples Center is right here, so on and so forth. Our Lakers are doing awesome. Anyways, let me stop rambling. So here's why my opinion has changed as to what I believe is the grandest lie. Or the most important lie or deception right now. I have just changed my mind. I just did, right now, today. And I might change it back. But as of right now, the Mandela Effect is the biggest deception. Because of Haas avocados. Haas avocados. You guys remember those? Haas avocados? Now, who remembers Haas avocados being H-A-A-S? That's how you spell it, right? Haas avocados, correct? H-A-A-S. Do you agree? Everyone agrees. Yeah, but a lot of people, some people don't. No, it's Haas, H-A-S-S, right? Well, guess what? It was never Haas, H-A-A-S, in this reality due to the Mandela Effect. It was never Haas, H-A-A-S. So you might say, nah, man, you're wrong, man. It was Haas, and I'll challenge you to look it up and prove that to me. And when you do, you're going to find that it was never Haas, H-A-A-S, in this reality. So that is the Mandela Effect. And here's my point. Here's my point. This is why that's more important. I'm going to break it down. It's so easy. The reason why that's more important is because that realm change, the reality change can't be attributed to the deceptions of the devil, because there's no harm there. You understand what I'm saying? There's no lie there. It's just a change of reality. That's why it's more important. It's more in line with what is actually happening as opposed to what has happened, and as opposed to what the quote-unquote white man has done. There's no culprit behind this one. At least at this point, I don't see a culprit. And so with that said, that's more important to me, because that's part of what the creation and where we are, what we're created for. It's all about that change. Okay? And so to me, that's kind of trumping the lies, because at the end of the day, the lie is the lie, and the liar can continue to lie. But I think the reality of what we are, who we are, where we live, and the fact that it's showing itself to us in the way that it is, with regard to the Mandela Effect, the changes of our memory and what we recall, and it's almost like it's a simulation, the Matrix. And if that's uncovered, and if that's divulged, shown, presented, then that in fact is the grandest awakening that one can have. It's your boy. I love y'all, man. I always like to just tell the truth and put things in perspective. Y'all have a great day. Peace. I love you. Real talk.